Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to a video on the team race. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to be recording this. I am so excited to finally be able to say that we are finished racing. And I don't mean we quit or anything, I mean we legitimately finished. We reached the number of laps we were going to reach and we did it 2 days in advance. Both of my teams did. So finally we can stop racing and just stop with this madness. And I can finally do this. Oh, that feels so good to collect all that gold and everything. Same for food. I can finally collect food and just... oh, that feels so nice to do. So let me show you. This is Armor Gaming Alliance. And we successfully completed 85 laps with 2 days and 5 hours remaining in the race. Oh my goodness, that is good. So we are getting the rank 4 monster. And in my personal opinion, and my team agrees, this is literally the best value. It is such a good value in terms of like the amount you spend in terms of time and gems for what you get, a rank 4 monster. Because if we do 10 laps for 400 extra cells, is it worth it? Is all the time, like we could probably do this. We could do 10 more laps in the next 2 days, but is it worth all the amount of gems and everything just for 400 extra cells? I don't think so. My team doesn't think so. So 85 laps, definitely the best value. For the teams that do 125, they are insane. And actually, we'll talk about them in a little bit because I have a rant, I have questions, I have so much thoughts about people that go. Actually, like if they do 125, that's fine. Different teams are at different capacities and levels, and they can do it. But doing way past 125, I do not understand. But yeah, we finally successfully did it. Super excited for that. In terms of position rewards, we are likely gonna get 2nd place, maybe 3rd place, because there's another team right on our tail. And personally, if they get 86 laps, I don't even care getting like 320. Like I don't want to get in a race for 2nd place. In terms of individual rewards, if you're 1st place, you get 150 cells along with this little golden frame. This is brand new, and a golden relic chest. I already have given my thoughts on this. I personally think the 1st position individual reward needs to be upgraded. Maybe you should get 1 gold relic chest and 2 silvers, or maybe you should get 2 gold. Because personally, I'd rather take 2nd place and get the 3 silver relic chests, which is better fusion material than 1 gold. Anyhow, scrolling down, there's also all this extra stuff. I think I got like 13th place on this account, or 12th place. Cool, so I get 12th place, I get 3 bronze relics and 20 cells. Don't really care so much for the individual rewards. I like the food. Food is nice. But yeah, we did it. So this is definitely kind of like a good job team kind of video. Like we grinded out, we earned it, we deserved it. Yes, a lot was spent in terms of gems, but my team is also very, very efficient when it comes to racing. It's not like we just skip like collect gold kind of stuff. Our team is very, very efficient with the way we go about doing everything, and we know strategically which to spend on. We call out nodes. We're super careful with all of that. But yeah, we finally did it. Super excited about that. And Armor's team as well. We reached our goal. We hit 60 laps. And because there still is a few more time, we're kind of just gonna see if we can hit lap 65 maybe. Is 70, maybe 70, I don't know. So we are gonna just kind of trudge along, see what we end up with. But yeah, we also did it here, which is super exciting. Rank up a rare monster. Let me go ahead and do that. I think it might, no, I was gonna set it before so it could have been ready. But let me rank up this rare monster right here. So yeah, 60 laps. Again, super excited as well. We hit our goal, 2 days. And if we look at the position, same thing right here, 2nd place. I think we will secure 2nd place. Mythic below us is probably going for 60 as well. So maybe if we do hit 65, we'll be fine. French Touch 2.0, I think they're probably going to stay at 70. They might shoot for 75, but I think 2nd place is pretty much ours. Here I was like 20th place, I think. Maybe even lower. No, I was actually, where am I? I was 17th place. Okay, cool. So yeah, both teams, they reached their goal, which is amazing. And again, I can finally do this. Oh, it feels good to collect. Look at all that. Oh my goodness. Feels so good to collect. It feels good to finally be able to do PvP battles. I think I was trying to get, what's his name? Pterodactyl right here. And this is for all the times it is fire and earth. Oh my goodness. And now the time starts where I start prepping for the next race. But anyhow, glad to say the race is over. If you got the monster, or if you didn't get the monster, make sure to check my analysis on what I think about him. The monster is miserous, and that's because you're gonna be miserable You're going to be miserable if you didn't get the monster because you're going to be upset that you didn't get it. But you're also going to be miserable if you got the monster and all the effort you put in to get the monster. But anyhow, that aside, like, I like him at rank 3 because if you look at his trait, again, Possession Immunity, Abomination, Anticipation. And he's a Resurrection monster. So it's very good that this Resurrection monster can get possessed. Especially since players have Van Decken. Van Decken is a mythic monster that can possess. It's nice to know that your Miseris is not going to be getting possessed and then resurrecting the enemy monsters. So that's cool. But when you look at his skill set, right, specifically with Anticipation, let's say you are facing an extra turn monster, right? Let's say you face, for example, Cyberel. She's an extra turn monster. URCLU makes the enemy weak to metal attacks. It's like, what can you really do even when Anticipation kicks in? You can heal your allies by 50%. You can set up with damage boost and life regen. Dark Paradox is probably realistically the only thing you can do. Removes positive effects from one enemy, moderate special damage, and you self-heal. So you have that positive effect removal going for you. Resurrection, double damage, heals an ally by 30%. So realistically, the way I'm thinking it is like if you battle Cyberel, she can do URCLU against you, and there's nothing your Miseris can really do other than remove a positive effect from the enemy monster. So yes, I get he has Anticipation, but I feel like it's not that beneficial, if that makes sense, right? Because when I think about it, and then it's a status caster, so it can easily be removed by an enemy monster that can remove it. Now, I will say, because I've been battling more ranked up mythics more and more, and a lot of times if you're battling a 150 mythics that has 2 level 10 strength runes, they're going to be OTKing your monsters, your legendary monsters. So even though I'm not the biggest fan of Miseris, I also think like he's definitely going to be valuable. Because if you have him rank 3, rank 4, because he has that higher level and because he has higher stats, he's a mythic monster, then thankfully the enemy's not going to be OTKing your Miseris. So that much is good. And originally I thought like I'll probably use Nazai, I'll probably use Ragnarök over Miseris. Well, probably not, because my legendary monsters are getting OTK'd, whereas Miseris won't be OTK'd and he can't be possessed. So at least I can utilize Resurrection. So I think once I have him and actually play with them, I'll enjoy him more. But also, if you don't have them, I think it's not the worst thing in the game, if that makes sense. Like, you'll live, you'll be fine without them, and next race monster may be significantly better. So, I think you're good, whether you got this monster or not. Now, here's one thing I want to talk about. I do not understand. Can someone please explain to me if there's anyone on the teams, on the top teams, and by the way, I should actually show you. So, the team in second place right now is actually in our bracket. So, back to my main team, Armor Gaming Alliance. If I click on the Grand Prix, and if I go to teams, you probably already noticed it, Los Nemesis de Apocalypse, they have 180 laps. The top reward is 125 laps. If anyone is watching from that team, or anyone from the Great Guys is watching, can you please explain to me, what is the purpose of doing so many laps? Because I do not get it, I do not understand. There's 2 days left, and they have 200 laps. Why? Can someone explain to me why? Now, especially because, like, I think SocialPoint is messing up by only giving Mythic Amber to first place. I feel like second place should get Mythic Amber, third place should get Mythic Amber. Like, if this is 3,000, maybe second place should be 1,000, 1,500. Then third place can be like, I don't know, 1,000 or 500. But to get only orbs, I don't understand. Especially because I imagine that most of the players in the Great Guys and most of the players in Nemesis and Team Spirit, they already probably have every single Warmaster ranked up. And right now, the only thing you can get with orbs is Warmasters, right? Remember that one time where they introduced like a level 10 rune, you can get a level 10 rune with orbs and players hated it, and I was like, wait, why? Now you get the option to get a Warmaster level 10 runes. I love that, but they got rid of it. But yeah, if you already have all the monsters ranked up, what is the point of getting orbs? I don't understand it. So why do so many laps? Like, I really want to know what is the reasoning. Because I don't get it. Like, for me, the way I see it is like Team Spirit 2015 and Regreso. Is there any reason for them to battle for third place? Like, maybe they're in the same bracket and they're going for the position reward within their own bracket. But even then, I don't think it's worth it. But, like, is it worth racing more past the 125 for 400 orbs when they probably already have the Warmasters ranked up? I don't think so. Is it worth securing second place for 500 additional orbs per teammate? 500 additional orbs. Keep in mind, when there's a happy hour, for 42 gems, you can get 110 orbs. That's right, when there's a happy hour on orbs, you can get 110 orbs for like 42 gems. So why would you race and try to get second place? So again, I don't know if they're gonna battle it out. I feel like they are gonna battle it out for second place. Wait, no, they can't, right? Because the Nemesis has 180. But even again, third and fourth, like I hope they don't battle it out. I don't understand the thought process. But why 180 laps? Why 200? Is it worth the Mythic Amber? Because again, you need 125 laps to get the first place reward. This team has done 60, 125, 60, 70. They've done 75 more laps. For 3,000 Amber, is it worth it? How much gems were spent getting that 3,000 Mythic Amber? Like, I don't know if it's worth it. And I get it, with the Mythic Amber, they can rank up their monster to rank 5. But also, once you hit 85 laps, you get the golden key, which will allow you to buy, what is it? It will allow you to buy the Marathon Gold chest, which gives you 100 monster cells. So I wonder, would it be better, instead of racing, instead of continuing to race and doing all of those annoying tasks? Because, I mean, at lap 85, there was nodes where one player had to hatch like over 100 monsters, or the whole team collectively had to hatch like 300 monsters. It's ridiculous. I can only imagine how insane they get at 100 laps, at 120 laps, at 150 laps, at 200 laps. So wouldn't it be better for the individual players who want the monster rank 5 to just purchase the Marathon Gold chests? Like, they could maybe buy a gem pack and just purchase a couple of this? Like, I don't know. I want someone to explain to me why they do this. Because I genuinely do not understand. Does anyone have any theories or any thoughts? The only thing I can think of, it's kind of like, it's an ego thing. Like, they want to be the best. Like, now they're known as the best racers. But, like, is it really worth it? I genuinely don't know. I really genuinely don't know. And also, like, SocialPoint introduced Flash Raids. So Flash Raids is a new feature in the Mythic Amber dungeons, which allows you to get more Mythic Amber and rank up your Mythics much faster. Once you finish each floor, you will see a Flash Raid pop up with several options. After finishing floor 1, you can raid the dungeon 1 time, which will cost 30 gems, and you get 5 times the number of Amber, or you get 5 additional Amber. If you raid the dungeon 30 times, which costs 750 gems, you get 150 Amber. I believe that I'm reading it right. That's how it works. Finishing floor 2, finishing floor 3. So let's see. After you finish the 3rd floor, if you raid the dungeon 30 times, it'll cost 750 Amber, or 750 gems, but you get an additional 450 Amber. I think that's the way it is, so you can raid every floor. To me, it makes sense to just every time just raid the 3rd floor. I don't know. We have to see how that actually works. But yeah, SocialPoint is introducing a way to spend gems to get more Amber. So again, going back to the fact that the whole team is gonna get an extra 3,000 Mythic Amber. Is it even worth it? I don't know. I need to understand why. I genuinely do not understand the thought process. So if anyone is in the team and you want to tell me why, I would love to know, because I have no idea what is going on through their mind. It is insane to me. I understand you get 125 and you stop, right? Like, yeah, sure, get your 125 and just stop. Don't do anything anymore. Because realistically, if you do that, watch, let's click on the Grand Prix. If you get 125 laps and you stop, so you get your additional 1,200 monster cells, right? And then you also get, assuming you're first, you're gonna get an extra 600. Oh no, the whole team is gonna get an extra 600 if you're first. So then you actually have 1.8 cells, 1.8k cells. And then if you're in the individual award, maybe you have close to 2,000 additional cells. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Someone needs to tell me why, because I am baffled. That is one of the most baffling things ever. And I'm also curious. Like, I would love if they post. I don't know. Maybe they do post it. What do the laps look like at 150 laps, at 200 laps? Because I'd be curious to know. I'm also wondering where they're going to finish off. Like, because I kind of feel like if the Great Guys decide to stop, then maybe Los Nemesis, like, they've done enough. They're like, you know what, we're just gonna gem through and get that 3,000 Amber. And, like, wouldn't it suck for whatever team? I don't know, if it was like, it's not neck and neck right now because the Great Guys have 20 more laps. But imagine it was like 200, and then to lose out by 1 lap and you miss out on all that Amber. Like, imagine if when there's 2 hours left in the race, Los Nemesis just like, oh, let's just gem everything and pass the Great Guys. Oh, I would feel so bad being in the team. So I don't know if they're going to keep going. I don't know if they decided to stop. I don't know what's going on, but that's madness. So I'm Any thoughts? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Why do you guys think the teams do this if it doesn't, like, logistically doesn't make sense? And I totally get wanting to be first and wanting to be like on the top of the charts, but also like in a month or less when there's another team race, like this is irrelevant. So I don't know, it's a weird thing. Like, again, I get it, but I don't get it. Someone needs to tell me because I am confused. But mostly want to say great job, teams. Armor's team, Armor Game Alliance. It was a grind, but we pulled it off. To every team out there that is still racing, I wish you the best of luck. May you get whatever lap you're trying to accomplish. You have 2 more days. Go out there, get your Miseris, and then I was gonna say relax, but then the next event will be going on, so then you can't even relax. But yeah, I wish everyone the best of luck. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I truly appreciate you, and I will see you all very soon.